What is one game that you think everyone needs to play before they die? I've heard some really stupid answers to this question, and I mean really stupid. Like disappointed in humanity kind of stupid. The correct answer to this question is Hellblade, because it's actually worth people's time. Unfortunately, it is vastly unknown to the gaming community. Among indie games, it's a huge success, but compared to titles released by larger companies, it barely charts, which is a shame because it makes most AAA games look like they have no idea what they're doing. Hellblade focuses on the warrior Senua as she travels to Helheim to reclaim the soul of her loved one. It's a gripping story that perfectly balances beautiful cutscenes and engaging gameplay. Rather than anonymously spectating her journey at a distance, you are dropped inside of her mind to experience everything the way she does, mental disorders and all. So when her eyes play tricks on her, you have to sort things out. When the voices in her head speak, you have to listen. And when her anxieties close in, you have to endure them. It gets so intense that they had to put a warning label on the game. That is immersion. When most other games claim to be immersive, they typically just mean they have good graphics. Even if that was the only qualifying attribute, Hellblade still dominates the competition because it's one of the most visually stunning games on the market even a year after its release. There were so many moments when I was like, is that a real person? Now what's really worth mentioning is how seamless and intuitive this game is. Nothing ruins the moment faster than everything freezing to pop up a 6-page tutorial explaining how to accomplish basic tasks. Or having an unnecessary HUD covering
up to 80% of an individual's visual field before inducing seizures.
Hellblade doesn't have any of this crap. The closest thing to a tutorial is the explanation of the rot feature, and that's really just a warning that says, if you suck too much, you have to start over. Everything else is taught to you through good design. The first time you walk up to something you need to interact with, the voices let you know that you need to do something and leave the rest to you.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing?
It does the same thing the first time you encounter an enemy. The game hands you your weapon and says, good luck! Speaking of combat, this game does it right. It's simple, yet satisfying. You have your standard moves like your quick attack, and your slow heavy attack. Obviously you have your Dark Souls roll because it's an essential part of any modern action game. But then you get this amazing parry. I think you get the picture. You can freeze time like the Flash. And on top of all of this, you get the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. All of these things are great individually, but when you learn to put them all together, it feels like
I'm a motherfucking woman, baby, alright. I don't need a man to be holding me too tight. I'm a motherfucking woman, baby, that's right. I'm just having fun with my ladies here tonight. I'm a motherfucker.
To be honest, there isn't a whole lot more to Hellblade, but that's what makes it so spectacular. It knows exactly what it's supposed to be. Instead of wasting its time making a huge world with nothing in it, it chose a limited scope where everything is masterfully crafted. The game only runs about 6 hours, but it spends that entire time telling you a powerful story about loss and being lost. You become engrossed in Senua's struggle to accomplish this seemingly impossible task. With each step you take, you feel more of her pain and desperation, but you refuse to stop because you need to know if she can actually reclaim Dillion's soul from hell.